Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats. And they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Got Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bearcats offense takes the field for the first time today. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
To throw, it's Sorsby. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Used the play fake, now to throw. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
On first down, here comes this offense. The RPO, it's complete. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese, the bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now and play. The thing they've been really good at doing outside of just being a talented football team and showing up is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. He's right on target. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Off the play fake. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets it up for the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
Snares it outside, it's Smith. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory.
Third down coming up.
The play action fake. He's got his man, makes the grab. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. The aerial assault continues. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. He got it. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's strong. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Dropping back, it's strong. A little screen to the running back. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the 1st. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, Phyllis, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Wide out in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw it again. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Reads it, fires complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Strong. Caught. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Wants to throw on 1st down. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got a man. It's Davis. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the 1st down. From the gun. Wants to pass. He caught him. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Second down coming up. To the air, it's Sorsby. Throws to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On third down, going up top. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Coming after him. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Just a short pass to the tight end. The Bearcats get it past the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Red Raiders want to move quickly. long, and he'll try to throw for it. Back open in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Touchdown, Red Raiders! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Rutgers stopped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Piscataway. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Quick completion to the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. He's looking to throw it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Bearcats! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
17, Cincinnati, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davis. Stopped after making the catch. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quick release by the QB. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Offense, quick tempo. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Brings up second down.
Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They want to just keep throwing it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
Right down the boulevard. Couldn't work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. He's going to pass. And he's thrown another interception. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play.
Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. This offense has a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Right place, right time. Linebackers are usually big physical guys you see play the run a lot. Hard to get 2 interceptions in a game. Special player making special plays.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense is...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Cincinnati. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll open the second half on the ground. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's strong. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. First down for this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Scanning the field, it's strong. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions with C zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And the quarterback is snowed under. They were trying to get the screen set up, but it just took a little too long to develop.
Yeah, and the quarterback's supposed to, invite those guys to run upfield on a screen pass, but they got to him so fast he couldn't get rid of the football, and they got the sack.
And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Hudson. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Hudson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And in this offense, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. In the red area, it's Davis. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. The Bearcats send out the punt unit.
To kick it away.
Running it back, it's Hudson. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Wide receiver shows motion. Off play action. They're bringing heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Finds his tight end. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. At the 40, there he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bearcats are marching down the field. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Sorsby. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Good teams find ways to win and bad teams find ways to lose, and that's an example of that right there. You need a touchdown to tie or take the lead here in the second half. You've got a golden opportunity down in the red zone. You just can't put it on the ground.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. It is great to have a tight end that can do it all and one that can get downfield and make a play.
And I like matching and mixing and matching up the play fake on play action with this tight end because it just gives him a little more time to work his route down the field. Nice play call there by the quarterback.
To the air. It's strong. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. A first down for the offense. On the ground with the counter. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On second down, they'll take to the air. It's caught downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. He's got his man. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. It's caught. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Bearcats are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive, it's 3rd and 3. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They want to throw it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Old Dominion is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 24 over James Madison. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. They go to the draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. To the air, it's Sorsby. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. On the move, it's Hudson. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. He wants to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Trying play action. They're trying to get to it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Gets it out fast.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. They're going to throw it again. They're working that left side.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
They'll run the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work in search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Quickly complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. It's complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays in the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment and continue to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.